Chicago Sky fans, y'all need to be very, very careful in this moment. You need to be very, very careful. It looks like Angel Reese wants out, y'all. Angel Reese seems to be looking for a way out of the dumpster fire that is the Chicago Sky. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't blame her.
The Chicago Sky organization is in complete freefall. And Tyler Marsh, the first-year head coach who was brought in to add championship experience from Las Vegas, has officially hit his breaking point.
Then a lot of people are, calling out Angel Reese right now. And I think we are in a world where when it comes to Angel Reese, everything is under a microscope. And I think there are a lot of people that want to look at everything as a negative when it comes to her. Just like at the same time, it's the same thing with all these players. Like everything stars do is going to be under a microscope. So for me anyway, this isn't the most serious thing in the world, but a lot of people were pointing out that Angel Reese did not show up to Game Breach.
With his team sitting at a dismal 8-23 record, one of the worst in franchise history, and facing growing speculation that his franchise player, Angel Reese, has essentially checked out on the season, Marsh delivered a scathing indictment, not just of his team's effort, but of the entire culture that has eaten away at this once proud organization from the inside out.
Pick on Angel Reese that I'm sure will trigger a bunch of people.
Let's hear your take.
But I think Angel Reese, and I'm saying this with my chest out, I think she's quit.
Man, as much as I want to disagree with Jason, man, but I gotta admit, I think you're right. And I want to disagree with him so bad.
With his team stuck at a disappointing 8-23 record, one of the lowest marks in franchise history, and dealing with increasing speculation that his franchise star, Angel Reese, has effectively given up on the season, Marsh issued a sharp critique, not only of his team's effort, but of the deeply rooted culture that has corroded this once proud organization from within.
What's up with Angel Reese, man? There's a pattern with this whole injury thing. Okay, first of all, she has a back injury and she's been gone for quite some time. But the report says is day to day. It's been more than a week. Okay, day to day is literally day to day. So, okay, sometimes it feels good, sometimes it's a little worse. Okay, let's just monitor it. But it should be good enough to play at any moment. That's what day to day is.
The tipping point came during Marsh's post-game press conference after yet another humiliating defeat, this time a 38-point blowout at the hands of the Seattle Storm. When questioned about his team's visible lack of effort and discipline, especially amid growing rumors surrounding Reese's lingering back injury and her absence from team activities, Marsh finally spoke with a kind of blunt honesty that slices through organizational politics like a knife through butter.
Three of our starters are out, and so yes, it's got something to do with that. But like I spoke last game, it's your will and ability to compete. It's something that you always have the ability to do, no matter who's on the roster, no matter who's suiting up. I think that we showed that today. I was very proud, very, very proud of our effort today. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. We had 8 players going into it. One we just signed 7 days ago. So it's tough to get everyone up to speed at the same time. But we came into today with the message of commit and compete. That's been our motto all year.
We have to be better. Across the board, we need to be more locked in, more focused, and execute the game plan much, much better, Marsh said, his voice reflecting the frustration of a coach watching his professional credibility unravel in real time. There has to be a genuine will to win, and right now, we're not showing that consistently.
18 to 20 turnovers and giving up 25 points off these turnovers.
Yeah, it's never an excuse. The proof is in the details of what's been the difference in our wins and losses, and a lot of it turns into the ability to take care of the ball. And so it's never an excuse. Teams bring pressure. You got to handle the pressure. And so but our locker room is full of professional basketball players. They understand the importance of it. It's just a matter of doing it.
If you're enjoying this, please subscribe. The elephant in the room, of course, is Angel Reese. The player who is expected to be the cornerstone of this franchise has been noticeably absent since July 29th, officially listed with a back injury that has no clear timeline, no defined cause, and curiously convenient timing. Reese hasn't just missed games. She's been absent from team activities altogether, opting not to travel for key matchups, including the recent showdown against the Indiana Fever. Marsh's comments about Reese's situation reveal a coach clearly frustrated by the lack of accountability. She wants to be out there. She's a competitor. She's a fighter. She's a winner, Marsh said, using what sounded like the kind of diplomatic language coaches rely on when they're contractually obligated not to publicly criticize their franchise star. It's tough for her not to be out there with her teammates, but we want her to be fully healthy when she's ready to return.
But if we're going to be honest, we've seen everybody else that's injured. We've seen their injury. And we have also had updates and heard stuff about their injury. We've seen Caitlyn injury. We've seen Nafisa injury. We've seen Breanna Stewart injury. We've seen Ryan Howard injury. We've seen Jordan Canada injury. We've seen Kate Martin like last night get injured. Like, we've seen a lot of these injuries. We've seen Erin McDonald. We've seen Sydney Colson. We've seen and we've gotten updates. We didn't see Angel injury. We haven't heard no updates or anything.
The unspoken message? Angel Reese appears healthy enough to stay active on social media and attend public events, but not well enough to stand beside her teammates during the toughest stretch of their season. This is the same player who posted, in due time, online while her team was piling up losses. The same player who was reportedly involved in locker room tension that contributed to Kennedy Carter's departure. The most troubling sign of Reese's commitment is this. While her teammates grind through an 8-game losing streak that has erased any realistic playoff hopes, she's been noticeably absent from the bench during games, choosing instead to continue her rehabilitation separately. And this comes after she logged 32 minutes against Washington on July 29th, her most recent appearance, raising questions about whether the back injury she's dealing with is truly severe enough to keep her from competing when she decides she's ready.
Making her money and stat padding, but she can't handle losing. I should have known. It's the same pattern with her. Last year she had a wrist problem. This year she got a back problem. Next year what it's gonna be? Lord knows what it's gonna be. But all her 5 million followers that badly voted for her to be on the WNBA All-Star team, please don't try to convince us that quitting is the way to go, because it is not. Quitting is unacceptable. She quit on Unrivaled because her team was losing. She quit on Maryland. You hear me? And I'm pretty sure she would have quit on LSU if they wasn't stacked.
What makes Tyler Marsh's situation so maddening is that he appears to be set up to fail by problems far beyond his control. The roster built by general manager Jeff Pagliacca has been deeply flawed from the start, losing Courtney Vandersloot to a season-ending ACL injury, moving on from veteran leadership like Kennedy Carter, failing to fix spacing issues, and surrounding a young core with aging players who haven't delivered consistent impact. The defense, expected to be anchored by Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, has struggled badly, and the offense lacks structure and reliable shooting. Questions now swirl about Reese's commitment, her prolonged absence, and even speculation about whether she wants out of Chicago, while the front office remains largely silent as the season unravels. Without their 2026 first-round pick and sitting near the bottom of the standings, the Sky's collapse points to deeper cultural and organizational issues, lack of accountability, unclear leadership, and misaligned priorities. Marsh, who built his reputation with the Las Vegas Aces, is left trying to instill discipline and a winning mentality in a situation where buy-in appears fractured, and unless leadership, roster vision, and player commitment align, this season may leave lasting damage to both his reputation and the franchise's credibility.